A newborn baby taken from his mother to spend the first year of his life in state custody.
Yeah, Kansas City family reunites after being torn apart by an allegation of child abuse that was eventually dropped.
They talked to Fox 4's Malik Jackson about their struggle and plans to pave the way to prevent other families from suffering a similar pain.
Sarah Goebel and Brian Boggs told me they are grateful to have their children home, but they can never get back the year they lost. I talked with them about their fight to clear their name and their newfound passion for helping families like theirs. On October 3rd, 2024, 2-month-old Finn Boggs gave his parents a scare.
When we tried to give him a bottle, he couldn't swallow it. It was just making him mad to try to swallow the milk.
After trying different ways to help him, Sarah called the pediatrician.
She goes, well, I can send you to a diagnostic imaging place, or you can go to Children's Mercy, because anywhere you go, they're going to probably send you to Children's Mercy.
Children's Mercy's ER ran some tests and then sent a team of providers into Finn's room.
Well, I thought they were going to tell me he had cancer.
Instead, the doctors said Finn had multiple traumatic fractures, something his parents never suspected.
So they had decided at that moment and diagnosed child abuse.
From then on, Sarah and Brian were not allowed to be in the room alone with their son.
It's tough.
Yeah, I think we try not to think about this part of it very much.
A few nights later, with Finn still in the hospital, Sarah and Brian found out they had a court hearing the next morning. Based on Children's Mercy's findings, the state presented a petition that the parents say had multiple errors. It said Sarah and Brian weren't married and that the child has been physically, mentally, and emotionally abused. The court took custody of Finn and his 9-year-old sister, Sawyer.
We walk out the courthouse, still in disbelief. You know, obviously you have a system there that you try to trust in and believe is going to do the best by you, and the next thing you know, you have your children ripped away from you. And then you see your wife on the floor in a heap, and there's nothing you can do about it. You feel helpless.
4 days after taking Finn to the hospital, Sarah and Brian returned home to an empty house.
I had a moment of just total breakdown. I think I went into Finney's room and just laid on the floor and wanted to die. Frankly, I wanted to die. I kind of hoped to die.
With the help of family, friends, and an attorney, Sarah and Brian began working to clear their name.
Because they're your kids at the end of the day and you do anything for them. Kids, family.
There's no other option.
Right? You're not just going to sit back and take it. You're not going to let somebody take your children away.
And I have the means. I've got a great job. We had enough funds to get lawyers. Like, we were put in this position and given access to actually be able to fight.
It took the work of an attorney and a second opinion from a physician to prove their case.
And so I think of the 14 fractures they alleged, 2 were real.
How could a single disputed diagnosis have so much power over this family's fate? Attorney Heather Kirkwood says it happens all the time.
It's very concerning, but the damage that is sometimes done to those kids is it's really quite heartbreaking.
How do we stop this?
How do we stop it? I don't know. My answer is I don't know.
Kirkwood is an expert in child abuse law and works with parents from around the world who she says have been wrongly accused. Now Sarah has joined Kirkwood and other families to advocate for changes to the system. Her story has been viewed hundreds of thousands of times on social media.
Do you think there's any chance maybe you were put down on this earth for this story?
100%. I do. I believe that with every ounce of my being.
Through that, Sarah connected with Amanda Liebig, a Missouri mom appointed by Governor Mike Kehoe to Missouri's Child Abuse and Review Board. 4 years ago, she fought to keep custody of her daughter after taking her to Children's Mercy for a popped blood vessel in her eye.
What's your message to Children's Mercy Hospital?
Do better. We've tried to work with you. I've reached out to the former CEO and the current CEO. I met with the COO of Mercy before she retired. They know about this. Fix it.
Fox 4 contacted Children's Mercy several times over the course of the last 11 days with questions about their policies for reporting suspected child abuse. We asked specifically about the safety case and nurturing or SCAN team. which is responsible for identifying possible abuse. The hospital has not yet responded to our questions. Liebig is now working on legislation with Missouri lawmakers to give parents the right to a second opinion in cases of suspected child abuse and access to their children's full medical records. The bill will be introduced during Missouri's next legislative session.
Say thank you, Mama. Say thank you.
And we certainly thank them for sitting down with us. Sarah, Brian, Sawyer, and Finn are just one of many families affected by this, and Fox 4 will continue to follow those stories and the efforts by parents and doctors to protect families. Here in the studio, I'm Malik Jackson, Fox 4, working for you.